In an attention economy, the person who never posts is an anomaly. They forego selfies most used to mark their online existence. Psychology shows this restraint points to a confidence baseline, independent of an audience, relying on self-validation over external likes. And this highlights the modern societal default. We are often conditioned to believe a milestone only holds value once it has been shared and verified by external observers. To understand the mechanics behind this independence, we use a framework called the social habit audit. This tool allows us to deconstruct the specific psychological impulses that drive our digital choices. Applying this audit shows that digital silence often indicates a high degree of emotional intelligence and self-awareness. Step 1 of the audit involves identifying the source of your validation. As shown here, a single unit of self-validation carries more psychological weight than a high volume of external metrics. This represents an active preference for privacy. By securing their mental space, these individuals ensure their sense of worth is generated internally. This leads to step 2, self-concept clarity. This is the ability to maintain a clear sense of your own values and goals without needing a digital crowd to mirror them back to you. Look at the volatility of this line. When happiness is tied to how others react to a post, emotional stability fluctuates according to the mood of the audience. In contrast, a focus on internal values creates this stable baseline. The trajectory remains smooth because the person's well-being is no longer tethered to external input. When identity rests on these internal standards, emotional stability becomes less reactive to the shifts in platform engagement or algorithmic reach. Step 3 moves the audit toward measurement. We have to look at the metrics we use to judge our own success. This involves the internal locus of evaluation. It describes people who judge their own actions by their own standards, rather than by what is currently trending or widely praised. Deep thinkers often operate this way. They prioritize the authenticity of an experience over its potential to perform well on a feed. To test your own locus of evaluation, pause this video, open your social media profile, and look at the very last update you shared. If the platform permanently disabled the ability for anyone to like or comment on that post tomorrow, would you still have shared it? Answering no suggests that the habit was driven by a need for external verification rather than the value of the content itself. Digital independence is achieved when your posting habits can pass this internal standards test. The final step of the audit is recognizing the digital illusion. This is the understanding that social media feeds are composed of curated highlights that rarely reflect a complete reality. Social comparison theory explains that our brains are naturally wired to measure our own lives against these curated images, often leading to a sense of inadequacy. Staying low-key serves as a psychological defense. It breaks the cycle of comparison, allowing an individual to maintain their mental health away from the pressure of constant performance. This cheat sheet consolidates the audit. It prioritizes self-validation, internal values, and personal standards to ensure your digital life serves your well-being. Take a screenshot of these pillars. Use them to audit your intentions before sharing your next post. Real confidence is found in the fact that you do not need to be seen by the internet to be seen in your own life. Choosing peace over performance is how you reclaim that control.